March 14th, 1997, in Columbus, Ohio, the world welcomed what would become one of the most acclaimed gymnastic prodigies of all time. With an astonishing 19 World Championship gold medals and 6 Olympic medals, her story is a testament to unparalleled talent, relentless hard work, and unyielding resilience. Not only has she achieved extraordinary success on the mat, she has also 5 gymnastic skills named after her, each celebrated for their technical difficulty and innovative execution. These skills push the boundaries of the sport, showcasing a blend of physical prowess, artistry, and technical expertise that has set new standards in gymnastics. And this incredible gymnast is none other than Simone Biles. Bonjour, hi my loves. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fine. So in today's episode, like I've just said, I've decided to focus it only on Simone Biles. And I have multiple reasons why I choose to do that. So growing up, I was always interested and fascinated by gymnastics to the point where I even took classes as a kid. But unfortunately, the timing just didn't work out. So I've always had this deep respect for the sport. And ever since, unfortunately, I kind of even though I had a huge respect for gymnastics, instead of following the sport on TV and on social media, I kind of was thinking to myself, why should I care about athletes in general if I am not one myself? So I've never really took the time to watch the Olympic or soccer or football. Just name it. I just never took the time to do so. But my interest in the sports world, at least, was reignited when Naomi Osaka defeated Serena Williams at the US Open. I remember I was about to go to school and the TV was on and it was the news and it was announcing that and talking about the fact that Naomi won over Serena, and I was like, what? This Serena Williams? Who is this young girl who defeated her? That's insane. And then there was Coco Gauff, again in the same sport, which is tennis. And then there was Tashi Donaldson, aka Zendaya from Challengers. It's a joke. And now Simone Biles. And while I was doing my research, I was amazed of how little coverage there seems to be about her, at least on the mainstream media. I really expected to type Simone Biles on YouTube and to have multiple videos made about her and commentary and just people talking about her. And I just found one commentary about Simone Biles, and I was like, what? Put some respect on Simone. Come on. She needs to be mainstream. I need to see her everywhere, honestly. I am Simone. If you're listening and or watching to this podcast, I love you. So, just to say, her impact and achievements are truly incredible, and I'm excited to dive into her story. Let's start with the beginning, her upbringing. So Simone Ariane Biles was born on March 14th, 1997 in Columbus, Ohio. Raised in a challenging environment, Simone and her siblings were placed into the care of their grandparents, Ron and Nellie Biles, due to their mother's struggles with substance abuse. Despite these early hardships, Simone's grandparents provided a loving and supportive home, giving her a solid foundation to pursue her dreams. Simone has often spoken about her gratitude towards her grandparents. She even once said, "My grandparents saved my life. They gave me a chance to be a kid and to dream big." When I first read this quote, I literally got chills because it's something that I at least take for granted, the fact that I am from a loving family, the fact that I was in a healthy family and that my parents weren't into any type of addictions, and it's something that I definitely take for granted. And when I first time I read this quote from Simone, I was like, holy shit, it just reminded me that even the little things we should still be super grateful for them, because not everyone has the chance to have these experiences. So when I read that, and for me, I've never really, like, unfortunately, what? I'm losing my words. But I've never had the chance to, like, really be able to build a relationship with my grandparents because they've died. And so, like, when I heard, well, I'm losing my words, and it's just the beginning. Simone, you got that effect on me. So when I read that her grandparents saved her life, I was like, oh my god, I think it's so sweet. Like, absolutely love it. So, from a young age, Simone showed a natural talent for gymnastics. At just 6 years old, while on daycare field trip to a gymnastics gym, she caught the attention of the coaches with her impressive moves and high energy. This chance encounter marked the beginning of her journey. Early training and competitions. Simone began formal gymnastic training at Banon's Gymnastic in Houston, Texas, under the guidance of coach Amy Borman. Her raw talent quickly became apparent, and she started competing in local and regional meets. Amy Borman, who coached Simone for many years, remarked, "Simone had a special spark from the very beginning. Her ability to learn and perform complex routines was remarkable for her age." In 2013, at the age of 16, Simone made a huge splash on the national stage. She competed in the US National Championships, where she won the all-around title. This victory earned her a spot on the US team for the World Championships later that year. At the 2013 World Championships in Antwerp, sorry for destroying the city's name, Belgium, Simone Biles delivered a standout performance. She won her first major international medals, including a gold in the all-around competition, making her the youngest gymnast to achieve this at that time. She just was fucking incredible from the start. Like, wow. Her performance was not only a sign of her future greatness, but also a glimpse of her unique style and technical prowess. Her breakthrough and early achievements. Simone's early achievements set the stage for an exceptional career. In 2014, she continued to impress by winning the all-around title at the World Championships in Nanning, China, becoming the first American gymnast to win back-to-back all-around titles. Her combination of high difficulty and flawless execution began to earn her international acclaim, as she should. Her routines were characterized by powerful tumbling passes. Sorry, my accent today is really bad. And innovative skills, which began to draw attention from gymnastics fans and experts alike. Simone's ability to perform complex moves with grace and precision made her stand out even more. Simone's early performances were a mix of awe and inspiration for many. As she said in one interview, "I just love gymnastics. It's my passion, and I want to keep pushing the limits of what I can do." And that statement happened to be true all along her career. Tokyo 2020. So that moment in her life was really impactful into her career. And if you have watched the Netflix documentary on Simone Biles that has just released like a week ago, it has 2 episodes, the first one 55 minutes and the second one 45 minutes. And she was really talking in depth of the Tokyo 2020 events. So I'm going to give you a little sum up. The Tokyo 2020 Olympics were held in 2021 due to the pandemic, and they brought a unique set of challenges. For Simone Biles, this game was both a moment of high anticipation and personal struggle. The expectations were sky high, and Simone was widely seen as the face of gymnastics as the Olympics. And in the documentary, I wrote that down. I don't know who this person is. Sorry, person. But she was saying that when it comes to Simone, it's not a question of if she will win any gold medals. It's about how many will she win. And that statement is so powerful, first of all. Like, imagine being that great. I almost lost my voice. Like, people know that you will win. Just how much, that's the question. But also, as much as the statement is so powerful and it must feel good to have these words said about you, but also it must be super stressing and anxious to have words said like that about you, because people are expecting you to win. They're expecting you to always push the limits, to always be better than the last time, to never have a bad day or moment. And I cannot imagine how stressful that must be. And in the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, this, unfortunately, stress was really shown. Simone Biles entered the Tokyo Olympics with the weight of expectation on her shoulders, like I've just explained. She was aiming to build on her historical performance from Rio 2016, where she had won 4 gold medals and 1 silver, so 5 in total. Mind blown. However, in the women's team finale, she made the decisions to withdraw after performing only 1 rotation of her vault. Her withdrawal, don't know how to pronounce this word, shocked many, and she later revealed that she was struggling with the twisties, a term used by gymnasts to describe a mental block that makes it difficult to orient oneself while in the air. So basically, in the documentary, we really saw her struggling with the twisties. So it's when you're like doing your sports performance, and while doing it, you kind of like have a disconnect with your mind and body, and it's like your body doesn't really follow your mind. So we saw Simone like doing like quote unquote like the basic skills that like pretty much you learn from as a beginner, I guess, in gymnastics, and she literally, like, you saw her struggling doing like these beginner skills, because she is struggling with the twisties, and it was so scary to see. I'm about to cry. It was so scary to see her going through that. Literally, like, the best gymnast of all fucking time, like, go through such a hard time of her life. And like, not only she was going through that, but she had the strength to keep on pushing and to still show up and to still try again to like kind of like rebrain her brain to like and her body to be more in concordance. Like, and in the documentary she was saying like, I'm sometimes ashamed to like show up with all of my teammates that are even younger than me, and they're like, what, she's Simone Biles, why she's not able to do like this easy skill? And I was saying that, and I was like, what they must feel must be the opposite, because they're like, Simone Biles is struggling right now of doing these like easy skills, but she's still showing up and she's doing her best to like get over this struggle and to be fucking Simone Biles. Like, I swear, I don't know if this moment was, I mean, yes, I'm sure it was meant to be sad, but I don't know if it was the point of like breakdown, like I low-key did and I'm low-key doing right now. But honestly, perseverance and resilience are 2 attributes that I'm really like I'm really in admiration when people have them and show that they have them. So seeing these moments in her documentaries really made me emotional. I was like, you got this, Simone. And even more knowing that like these moments were like filmed, I think like 2 years ago. So seeing her now like like winning all these medals and like pushing all these like attaining new heights and like pushing all these fucking records, and like because I know the ending and seeing her struggle, I just want to be like, Simone, you'll be Simone Biles. Like, you're still Simone Biles, actually. Like, you have the right. I can talk about Tokyo 2020 for another 25 minutes, but I don't think you care that much. But honestly, that moment really impacted me. Thank you, Simone, for being vulnerable to have shown us this moment. Oops, sorry, I moved the mic. Where was I? So I just said that she withdrew from the Tokyo 2020 and she had to put her mental health first. And it was a tough decision, but it was the right one for me. Biles shared in her post-competition interviews. And the fact, parenthesis, she received so much backlash and so many hate comments on people like, oh, like, giving up is not in the athlete's mentality and stuff. And it's like, she's not giving up to like go on fucking Fiji. Like, she's literally struggling with her mental health. Like, give this lady a break. Simone's decision to prioritize her mental health over competition was both courageous and groundbreaking, like I said. And it also sparked a global conversation about the importance of mental well-being, especially for athletes under immense pressure. Many fellow athletes and mental health advocates supported Biles, praising her bravery. The situation also highlighted the intense pressure faced by elite athletes and the need for better mental health support. I think what Simone did was monumental. It showed that even the greatest athletes are human and that mental health is just as important as physical health, said Olympic gymnast Ali Raisman. Despite her initial withdrawal, Simone made a comeback to compete in the balance beam finale, where she earned a bronze medal. Her return was a testament to her resilience and determination. Her performance on the balance beam was met with admiration and respect, and she demonstrated her exceptional skill and strength under challenging circumstances. The Tokyo 2020 Olympics were a defining moment for Simone Biles and the sporting world. Her experience brought to light crucial conversations about mental health, athlete support, and personal well-being. Simone's legacy from these games extends beyond her medals. She has become a symbol of strength and authenticity, advocating for the importance of mental health and self-care in sports. Simone Biles' journey through Tokyo 2020 was a powerful reminder of the human side of athletes. Her courage to speak up and her determination to continue competing despite immense pressure will inspire generations to come. And it will, because it really impacted me in a good way and bad way, because I was sad. Like I said, there's a documentary on Netflix. You should give it a watch. It was super. I got to see a little bit more of like Simone Biles day to day, and it was interesting. I love seeing I love seeing athletes documentary. I've only seen Naomi Osaka's and Simone Biles. Now, next section, we have the husband drama. So in recent years, Simone Biles has not only been in the spotlight for her gymnastics career, but also for her personal life, particularly her relationship with NFL player Jonathan Owens. Their relationship has seen its share of drama and public attention. So they started dating in 2020, and they got married, I think, in May 2023. And basically, the couple's relationship has faced significant public scrutiny, partially due to their high-profile statuses. One major incident that occurred in early 2023, when Jonathan Owens was involved in a controversial situation on social media. He made a post that many interpreted as insensitive regarding Simone's mental health struggles and the pressure she faces as an elite athlete. And also there's also the drama of him saying quote unquote, that he's like, I don't even want to talk about that part of her life, because first of all, who are we to judge a celebrity couple? Like, who are we to say, like, except like in intense cases, but like, I feel like this whole situation was just, honestly, I don't want to talk about it, because like, please by Sabrina Carpenter, don't embarrass me. Like, I feel like it's so hard to be one of the reasons why it's hard to be a woman in the public eye. It's because literally, like Sabrina Carpenter's song, like, your career literally could be like ruined and impacted because you're in a relationship with a certain guy. Don't get me wrong, if the guy is really fucking problematic, I get it. But if he's like, I don't know, for example, in this situation, when her husband, Jonathan, like, he said some comments about, like, he is the better looking in the relationships, something along those lines, and that he's the trophy in their couples. Something along these lines, and people were like, what the fuck, you're, like, married to the Simone Biles. Like, what are you saying? And apparently he said that, but apparently it was out of context, and apparently I don't give a single fuck, because why the fuck did you bring, well, I get why the internet brought Simone Biles into the topic of conversation, because she was the main subject of these claims, but basically people were like shading Simone, they were telling her, like, they weren't canceling her, but it was just bad press for her, and I was just like, can we not give bad press to women who are dating men who just happen to make sometimes mistakes that aren't, like, they aren't hurting anyone's life? All I want to fucking say is that leave Simone Biles alone. Like, the fact that it was, I remember, like, last year, I think it was in the summer of last year, excuse me, people were only talking about this, and, like, I was just like, guys, she knows what's best for her. She knows her husband better than anyone else. Maybe he's not used to being in front of the camera, because I think it was on a podcast that he said that. Maybe he's not used to being in front of the camera. Maybe his words were misconstrued. Like, there's multiple reasons, and it's like the fact that people run with that for so, like, I remember it was like a big part of the summer. And after that, it was Ariana and Ethan Slater's whole drama. So, leave my girl alone. That's all I want to say. Now, this next section of this video is to talk about the impact that she has on Black people. One of the most significant aspects of Simone Biles' impact in her role in increasing representation in gymnastics, a sport, where Black athletes have historically been underrepresented. Her success brings visibility to Black gymnasts and highlights their contributions to the sport. Simone's dominance and achievements challenge stereotypes and provide a powerful example of Black excellence. There's something about seeing a woman succeed. More specifically, honestly, it's a bonus if this woman happens to be a woman of color. Like, I swear, I get so happy, like, every time. I'm like, yes. Like, I can cry about it, because I'm like, even more when it's a Black woman, the odds are so against you, in the sense of, like, you get categorized badly. You get, like, it's just hard to be, like, because I've seen, like, the history of, like, the whole gymnast, and, like, how people, like, were racist in the sports. And you have already, instead of, like, starting at the same starting line, just being a woman of color, and more specifically a Black woman, puts you far behind than a white woman. Like, that's just unfortunately the reality. And seeing that Simone Biles took these odds and said, you know what? I'm gonna show you how great I can be, and I will be so fucking great. And she did that. Mind blown. Again, I could cry about it. So, Simone Biles serves as a beacon of inspiration for many, especially young black girls who see her as a role model and brings representation. Her journey from a challenging upbringing to becoming a world champion provides a narrative of overcoming adversity and achieving greatness. Her story encourages young people, particularly those from underrepresented backgrounds, to pursue their dreams and believe in their potential. Simone's success demonstrates that talent and determination can break through barriers regardless of one's background. In a heartfelt message, Simone once shared, "If I can achieve my dreams, so can you. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't." This message resonates deeply with many in the Black community who see her as a living example of triumph over challenges. Simone has also played a crucial role in challenging stereotypes and breaking barriers within the sport of gymnastics and the broader athletic world. Her success defies the traditional expectations of what athletes from certain backgrounds can achieve. By excelling in a predominantly white sport, Simone has shown that black athletes can dominate in any field, as they should. Her achievements push back against long-standing racial and gender biases, paving the way for more inclusive opportunities. In an interview about her role in the sport, Simone stated, I hope that my success helps open the door for others and show that gymnastics and any sport is for everyone. I remember in her documentary, I don't remember what championship it was, but she, of course, won the first place. Another girl won the second place, and another girl won the third place. Sorry, I cannot remember their names. And when you looked at all of the three girls on the podium, they were all black girls winning a medal in gymnastics. And she said that this statement alone is one of the reasons why I kept on pushing to see representation, to see my people win, and to be able to do the sports. And again, I was about to cry at this statement. I was like, holy fuck. Wow, that was amazing. I just got chills when I saw this picture and the whole statement. I was like, hope core. There is beauty in life sometimes. Simone has been quoted saying about the racial injustice and the need for systemic change in sports, I believe in using my platform to advocate for what's right and to support movements that are making a difference. Her activism highlights her commitment to creating a more just and inclusive world. Simone Biles' impact on the Black community is multifaceted. Through her remarkable achievements, her role as a role model, and her advocacy for social justice, Simone has made an indelible mark on the world of sports and beyond. Her legacy. Keep in mind that more info in the future will be about her legacy because Simone is still doing fucking amazing things in the sport and pushing records. Is that anyways, and like pushing the lines of like pushing the limits basically. I love you, Simone. Simone Biles' legacy is one of the groundbreaking achievement and profound impact. Her contributions to the gymnastics have redefined the boundaries of the sport, showcasing unprecedented skill and innovation. She has not only amassed a record number of titles and medals, but has also influenced how the sport is perceived and practiced globally. Her courage in prioritizing mental health over competition has sparked critical conversations about athlete well-being, highlighting that mental health is as crucial as physical prowess. The shift in focus has led to increased awareness and support for athletes dealing with similar struggles. Simone's influence extends beyond the gym, as she has become a powerful role model and advocate for social justice. Her visibility and activism have brought attention to issues of racial inequality and systemic injustice, inspiring a new generation of athletes and advocates. Through her achievements and advocacy, Simone Biles has paved the way for greater representation and inclusivity in sports. Her legacy is not only about her impressive list of accomplishments, but also about her impact on changing perceptions, breaking barriers, and advocating for a more equitable world. Her journey continues to inspire people around the world, demonstrating that true greatness is measured not only by success, but also by the courage to stand up for what is right and the strength to overcome personal and societal challenges. Simone Biles' legacy is a testament to the power of resilience, representation, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. This is my whole episode about Simone Biles. I am so sorry, Simone, for my accent. Hard night, I guess. But if you're watching this, Simone, I love you so much. Do you have merch? I'll wear your merch. I'm so excited to see your bright future. I'm so excited also. If you do another Netflix documentary, can you go on like Hot Ones? I want you to be mainstream. Like when you did that, I don't know if it was a TikTok or a video or I don't know thing with SZA. I was so entertained. I was like, you're funny, you're entertaining, you're a fucking athlete, a great athlete. Like I need you. I was about to say I need you to be my influencer. I just, come on, I need you to see you everywhere. Like, I need you to do, like, little movies appearances, music video appearances. Like, I need you to be the face of everything. Honestly. Oh my god. I love you so much, Simone. And people who have been watching this podcast episode, Simone, I'm your fan. This is not a phase, it's a lifestyle. Oh my god, that was so beautiful of me to say. I wish you the best. And for everyone who has watched this episode, thank you for watching. I hope you have a beautiful night of sleep. I hope you'll be as much as in love about Simone that I am. I hope that this video of mine gave you some interest and made you as inspired towards Simone's journey as I was, as I am, and as I will. Honestly, Simone for president. You can easily win. Look at the candidates. Anyway, have a beautiful night of sleep. I love you all. Take care. Au revoir.